All right, welcome back. In this video, we're going to take care of the Zentarium outpost and discover another entrance to the Underdark. We're going to start off by grabbing Shadowheart, who has been in camp, and head to the hideout here. And the reason that we're going to do this is that there are some wolves in the back, and one of Shadowheart's quests will be triggered by her showing that she's frightened of wolves. So there's 3 wolves back here. It gives us an opportunity to try to provoke that reaction a few times. So rather than heading up to talk where the leader is, we're going to head up the back way. It's kind of interesting. There's a hidden area here if you find it, and it's owned. So if they catch you digging it, they'll be upset. So we've got our first dog, and we got it on the first try. So what we want is for her to fail the save and be afraid. We've got 3 wolves to try that with.
Make me feel like that scared little girl all over again.
Okay, and that's going to help progress Shadowheart's personal quest. And once our fear is over, we're going to position ourselves kind of right over here. And we're going to shoot to Karlach and camp, where all the explosives are. Now here we're going to grab some of the Firewine barrels. These are the ones that we've got that do the least damage. And we'll grab 6 of them. And send them to Shadowheart. And she's just going to put them on the ground right here. So 1, 2, 3. And we just want to sort of cluster them around. And then we can head over and progress the quest. So we'll have her run over to the main character.
Can't carry all this.
I've got a long road ahead.
And we'll talk to Shadowheart.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
And we'll just say we'll try to avoid wolves.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
And we'll just end the conversation there. Now, what we want to do is we want to take all of these agents and position them near the explosives, so kind of down here. This is going to involve a few castings of Minor Illusion to sort of cluster people around. So mechanically, the way that Minor Illusion works is that the person will wander over, look at it, say kind of huh, and then walk away. And so in order to collect them, we are going to need to cast one here to get the leader to come down the steps. And she's the one that's hardest to sort of corral. You can see that she came back up. Alright, so we've got them all pretty well clustered here. We're going to go into turn-based mode. We can grab, we've got 3 players to do this with. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to grab Shadowheart, and we're going to go into the inventory, and we've got a smoke powder satchel that we picked up with Barkus. This will not explode when we throw it. So we want to make sure that we're going to cover all of the Zentarium agents where it lands. So right here is great. And this is a good opportunity, by the way, to save your game, because the explosion habitually will crash some
Blackets will be done.
due to the amount of explosions that's going off. So now we're going to run over with Lizelle, and we purchased some Alchemist Fire. We probably have other Alchemist Fire from other things that we've done, but we bought it from Zaris. So we'll throw up our throwables, and it looks like she's already got one in her inventory, so we'll select throw. And again, we're going to pick where we can throw that it's going to blow up all of the people and the smoke powder barrel and light off all of this.
I know what to do.
And that's all of them. Except Garias here has managed to make it through. Oh, and Zaris. Okay. So when this happens, we've got a bit of a snag.
No one back home will ever believe this.
We've got several throwables that can do some damage, as well as Alchemist Fire. It looks like we can hit both of them from here, so we'll have our main character throw. And she's on fire with 1 hit point, so she's dead. And that's it. So we'll wait till the fires burn down.
Action, not reaction.
Cast Featherfall. And most of the time, all of them will die in the initial explosion. And we'll start looting everybody. So we're looking for is keys and valuable equipment. So we can see that we've got this crossbow, a hand crossbow, a vest, and the Titan string bow, which we really want. From Zaris, we can grab some stuff. This key, we'll take the caravan strongbox and we're going to send it to our camp. We'll use that later. Then there's a variety of stuff that might be on the ground, and that's pretty random. It's just whatever was in the boxes. So sometimes you've got scrolls or alchemist fire or what have you. We'll grab the silver ingot here and the other one. And then the reason we threw the water down was so that we can get the smoke powder barrels that are here. So that's 1 and 4 more.
Worth examining.
All right, kind of through looting here. You can see we've got all the stuff in our inventory. We'll head back up. Now we're going to grab the main character
Need to find a way forward.
and head down here. And because the Zentarium agents never had a chance to call out, the rest of this area hasn't actually been alerted yet. So these folks are still showing up as yellow instead of red. And we're going to do pretty much the same thing. So we're going to cast Minor Illusion and bring this dog that's on the left up and cluster all of the bad guys. So again, this might take a few castings just to get the positioning right. And we'll go ahead and pause. So our goal is to try to get as many of the humans in our initial blast as possible. We're not going to easily get everybody on this particular casting, it looks like. So we have a fire arrow we could use, or we can use Alchemist Fire. And our barrel stack is a limiting factor. But the dogs don't actually have that many hit points. So it looks like here we've got lit up all of the humans. So we need to be just slightly over. And there we go. We've got all the humans, and the dogs will probably die in the explosion. So we'll go ahead and launch that. And still somehow this guy has survived. All right, so not a huge problem. We're well equipped to take care of them. We'll jump back to Lizelle.
Objective noted.
And we can see that there's a back path up to this dude. So we're going to cast Featherfall and enter Stealth. And we'll just jump down, and we're going to come up behind him. And it's funny, he's right by this other explosion that did not go off. So I think the easiest thing that we're going to be able to do is just use another consumable. See if we can set this oil barrel off. Well, he's on fire with 3 hit points, so not so bad, but still not going to have him, so we'll use Lizelle's Action Surge and try one last time. We'll throw one of these caustic bombs.
No time to waste.
And miss.
I won't give in.
You've messed up. You won't live to regret it.
My injuries need.
Alright, and that's enough for that fight. I don't know that I've ever had it go that badly. That dude was just not having it.
Blackets will be done.
Alright, once the fire's out, we're going to come over here and turn these bombs off. Alright, and then get our party back together.
No traps, please.
Again, we're looking for keys and stuff. The dogs won't have anything.
Maybe I need more pockets. What's hiding here?
The gloves are a legendary item, but they're not very good. All right, we'll have Lizelle grab our oil barrel
Assume nothing.
and this oil barrel.
I will take my pick. Proceeding.
And this oil barrel. I'm just casting Featherfall to not take damage on the jump. So we'll jump over here and do some more barrel looting. Again, not exciting, but we're going to use the oil barrels to deal with the boulette. And this oil barrel. And we'll grab the rest of the group and come down to this door.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
And these chests are trapped.
Something over there.
And we still didn't notice. Alright, so we'll bring everybody out and have the main character going alone. We're going to put on the gloves that we bought, the gloves of thievery, to give ourselves a better chance at oh, never mind. It looks like if you've got the keys, it just works. So, even better. And the last thing we're going to do here is that this wall is fake.
An illusion. There must be something worth being kept secret
And whether or not you
there.
detect it, you can just walk through it. We've got the key for this lift. And we
Let's
can
see.
hop on the elevator and head to the Underdark again.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
All right. In the next video, we're going to hop to the Myconoid colony and deal with the Boulette. I will see you there.
My need for